You want some golly lollies?
Billie is one of the most renowned singers in the music industry nowadays, and for good reason. Since the release of Ocean Eyes in 2015, Billie Eilish and her brother Phineas have gained popularity worldwide. Although Billie is still young, her musical brilliance is undeniable. Her songs have reached top positions in the US charts and in other countries, in addition to being the winner of several Grammy and MTV Awards, and she's even the holder of 2 Guinness World Records. Besides her impressive career accomplishments, Billie's personal life has been widely speculated on. Her statements about how she doesn't want her body to be perceived, her lifestyle, and most of all, her romantic life have caused uproar in her fan base and the general media. So, do you want to know who the lucky ones are who have at least temporarily conquered Billie Eilish's heart? Accompany us to discover them.
A simple reminder how to enter our brand new giveaway. We will be giving away either iPhone Max, iPad mini, or MacBook Pro. It's really your choice. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple.
Being a worldwide known musician before you're 20 mustn't be easy. For starters, the pressure is probably overwhelming, as well as all the expectations put on you. In Billie Eilish's case, fame hasn't changed who she is, but has certainly limited what she can show in public. It's not surprising that Billie has so far only revealed a few details about her dating life, though that has certainly only created more speculation regarding the topic. There's not a lot to say about Henry Whitford, except for the fact that he was the one Billie shared her first kiss with, although Billie is known for keeping details about her romantic life secret. Her short love stint with Whitford was surprisingly shared by herself during a live tour in 2019. However, despite how lovely the prospect of experiencing a first kiss is expected to be, in Billie Eilish's case, the incident left nothing but a bad taste in her mouth, literally. Obviously, details about Whitford as well as the way Billie met him are undisclosed. The only thing we know for sure is that he was never Billie's boyfriend, but an acquaintance or something close to a friend at best. The occurrence dates back to the 12th of February 2017, when the then 15-year-old Billie and Whitford were stargazing on a rooftop after watching a terrible movie of unknown title. That's when Whitford kissed Billie, and although that wasn't a big problem, he also decided to immediately point out how bad the kiss had been, and that it wasn't as magical as he had apparently imagined. That quickly turned a moment meant to be special into a bad memory. Maybe the film they watched was foreshadowing how bad that night turned out to be, judging by the way Billie publicly admitted such an embarrassing moment that happened. She certainly seems to have overcome it a long time ago. What she didn't foresee is that her fans were able to find Whitford's alleged Instagram page, ultimately bombarding him with messages remarking on how rude he had been towards Billie. Though Billie didn't address the issue, and neither did Whitford, he proceeded to limit the comments on his account for a while, and eventually the incident was forgotten. Billie Eilish's romance with the rapper 7amp has only been known publicly recently, despite the fact that the true nature of their long-term acquaintance was always questioned. Rumors of Billie and the rapper's possible romantic relationship started in early 2019, when she was showcased on the cover of his album Blow Pro. However, lack of proof that there was something beyond a friendship between them was enough to shut down any speculation for a while. Nonetheless, the real extent of their relationship and subsequent seemingly dramatic split were revealed through the 2021 Apple Plus documentary, The World's a Little Blurry, which is centered around Billie Eilish's career and personal life, from her 2016 rise to fame to her 2020 Grammys victory. The documentary showcases a more intimate view of Billie's life, and as expected, it wasn't easy to hide how intense and even unsteady her romance with 7amp was. In the documentary, Billie can be seen calling her then boyfriend as Q, using it as a diminutive of Brandon Quentin Adams, his real name. Following the film scenes, Adams appeared in Billie's life shortly before her 17th birthday in December 2018, which they celebrated together at an ice skating rink. On her birthday, she confessed her love for him, though their happiness was apparently short-lived, and by Valentine's Day, they were separated by distance, plus Adams' apparent emotional detachment, and as Billie can be heard saying, the whole situation made her feel lonely. In the following months, the relationship didn't improve a lot. Not long after Billie's Coachella performance in April, Adams broke his hand by punching a wall, leading her to admit that she was trying to convince him to go figure out his alleged destructive tendencies in therapy. June 2019 ultimately saw the end of the romance. The initiative to end things between them was apparently taken by Billie, who admittedly wasn't feeling happy with him anymore, despite the fact that she supposedly had stopped loving him. I don't think you should be in a relationship super excited about certain things that the other person couldn't care less about, she said in the concert backstage room, as the documentary shows. Although by by the time Billie's documentary premiered, all of those incidents dated back to a few years prior. The revelations, unsurprisingly, caused uproar in her fanbase, and soon enough, Adams received a huge backlash on social media for it. He defended himself by saying he was going through some difficult personal times during his relationship with Billie, and that despite it, he didn't think he deserved to be bashed. Billie also defended him by saying that she was grateful for her fans' protective attitude, but that she wanted them to stop the attacks against her ex-boyfriend. Knowing how famous and talented Billie Eilish is, it's not surprising more than a few people have tried to gain her affections. A variety of celebrities have been linked to her, despite the fact that their acquaintance seems to be only friendly. The story of Shawn Mendes and Billie Eilish is quite funny. It's unclear if they're really friends or not, but they've surely been acquainted before Mendes was bold enough to send her direct messages on Instagram. However, Billie was either disinterested by his approach or simply wasn't in the mood to answer him, ultimately leaving the fellow singer on red. Nonetheless, their fans didn't get hold of that funny information until Billie herself revealed it during an interview with the magazine First We Feast in August 2019. After being asked who the last famous person she talked to through her phone without shame, she said, "Shawn Mendes texted me, but I didn't respond," following her statement with uproarious laughter. Unsurprisingly, Billie's remark caused a reaction on social media and the laughter of many, including Mendes himself, who even commented on the clip of Eilish's response with a short "lol wow" on Twitter. Though that brief and hilarious interaction was nothing romantic, their fans quickly started topic threads on sites such as Quora and Reddit to discuss whether or not Billie and Mendes would make a good couple. While some of them argued it was impossible or not likely to happen, other fans claimed that both singers had too many things in common, which would make them compatible in the love field. Whether that is a real possibility is yet to be known, as Mendes nowadays is in a relationship with the pop singer Camila Cabello. For the time being, Billie Eilish's career seems unstoppable, and that has obviously taken the attention of not only music fans around the world, but also from her fellow artists in the entertainment industry. Considering that, it's not surprising that Billie is asked out by men everywhere, even in the most audacious, imprudent ways. The rapper Lil Pump is a good example of that. It started in April 2020, when Billie was on Instagram Live, singing the soundtrack of the 1999 movie American Beauty on her piano. The more than 130,000 people who were watching her at the time were overjoyed to hear her musical interpretation, though they also noticed Lil Pump was eagerly sending a lot of messages to Billie through the live comment section. Pump's intentions were pretty clear to everyone though, as he boldly tried to ask Billie out, and even requested her to let him wife her, plus a couple of heart emojis. At first, Billie ignored him, but at some point, she couldn't help herself and started laughing at his comments, though she quickly tried to clarify that she couldn't say what she was laughing about, even if it was pretty obvious to everyone watching that she found Lil Pump's messages hilarious. Minutes later, she let him down by saying no thanks and proceeding to keep ignoring him. Does Lil Pump still have a chance with Billie? No one knows for sure yet, but it seems more probable that she would accept his advances if he asked her out in person and not publicly. There was a time when people thought Billie Eilish was dating Bad Baby, aka Danielle Bregoli, the teenage girl famous for her "Catch Me Outside" viral phrase, who is nowadays pursuing a music career. Although it's already confirmed that there was nothing but friendship between Billie and Bregoli, no one can fault their fans for genuinely believing the pair was together back then. The two girls' acquaintanceship started in early 2018 when they followed each other on Instagram and developed an online friendship through messages. Later, on 18th June that year, they finally met in person, though their first encounter was bittersweet due to the fact that it coincided with rapper Extension's death. Following Bregoli's words, she and Billie headed home and spent the rest of the day crying and listening to the deceased rapper's music, which definitely made their newly launched friendship stronger. During the following weeks, the girls hung out, and pics of them were all over the internet. However, what definitely awakened the rumors of a possible romance was that Bregoli posted a pic of Billie on a Snapchat that said, "You have to look like this to be my girlfriend." Bregoli also reportedly had Billie's contact saved as "my love." Though other than that, there wasn't a lot of evidence to their alleged relationship. Their fans were definitely convinced something was happening. However, to the dismay of the many people rooting for them, Billie quickly shut down the speculations by stating that Bregoli was just her baby sister. The two girls' friendship ended some time ago. As Bregoli said in late 2020, Billie has put distance between them and doesn't answer her messages anymore. Regardless of her young age, Billie Eilish has been careful when it comes to how much she lets the world know about her personal issues. It's only recently that Billie has opened up about topics such as her past relationships and self-esteem. In an interview with CQ magazine, she admitted to having never felt desired by her past boyfriends, which is a feeling she directly connects to her unconformity with her body image. While that's partially the reason she dresses the way she does, her fashion choices are also guided by her mood and sense of style. In September 2020, Billie also revealed that she regrets publicly letting letting people know the tiny bits of her dating life she has had, probably referencing her short romance with Whitford and the backlash it brought him. Billie is also convinced that revealing too much about her love life can have negative effects in the long run, especially when it comes to how the general public perceives it. And it's like, what if it goes bad? And then everybody has this whole opinion on your relationship that they have no idea about, she told Capital Breakfast. So, will people's opinions of Billie Eilish change based on her romantic life? There's no way to know for sure, though her decision to retain some privacy is completely understandable, and admittedly, her unapologetic attitude regarding this topic is one of the many reasons she's loved by everyone.
Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.